All right, my man, your pick is in, and I wanted to see you try to pronounce this one and just to have fun with it.
All right, I'm gonna try and pronounce it. Ready?
All right, let's
Kasparas, Kasparas,
Okay.
Kasparas.
Jakučionis. I don't know.
Yeah. Perfect.
Or something, right? Perfect, right?
Exactly how he
Where
says
is he
it.
from? He's from Lithuania. He's a 6'6" freshman, 200 pounds. He averaged 15 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and he shot 44% from the field. Okay, so he's a scorer. We needed a score. We tried to get Kevin Durant. That didn't work out. Tyler Hero, he really upped his scoring capability last season. We need Bam to do that as well again because he took a little bit of a step back when it came to the offensive end of the ball. But getting in a shooter like this, a guard that can score with Hero, with as of now Andrew Wiggins until like there's rumors that he's going to get traded, so we'll see. But as of now, Andrew Wiggins, those two they can easily be put up 15, 20. Hero even sometimes 20, 30 points. So bringing in a guard that can actually score and help out the offense when it comes to shooting the three ball or just scoring, it's a win. It's a win for us. So I like the pick.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick for Miami as well. He's a playmaker, and he also played in the Big Ten too, as well. So he's played in one of the best conferences in basketball. So that's good to have out there. And he also is a good facilitator as well, which I think something Miami could definitely use a little bit help on the facilitating in. Like what guards you guys have right now?
Right now we have Tyler, we have Davon Mitchell, we still have Duncan Robinson, if you consider him a guard. We still have what's his name? Trey Burks? No, not Trey Burks. I think it's Trey Burks.
Yeah, Ware too or something, right?
Well, Ware's a center, but our guard position is pretty solidified. We've got Josh Christopher. We still got Triple J, even though he didn't get a lot of playing time. Pelly Larson, which he's more of a defensive player, but he did show spurts that he can actually contribute on the offensive end. We still got Terry Rozier, but a lot of Heat fans, and including myself, want him to get shit up out of there.
Terry.
Yeah.
So our guard play is right now average. Alec Burks, I'm sorry, it was Alec Burks. Our guard play is pretty average. So for this young kid to come in and try to prove himself, he will have a chance to prove himself. Drafting him seems like we are going to get shipped out Terry Rozier, so I'm pretty happy about that. I like
sure
Terry.
Super heartbroken.
When he was coming in, I liked him, bro.
I know.
Like I really did. When we made that trade, I thought he could elevate our offense because we needed a score, and that's what he was when he was in Charlotte, when he was in Boston. He was doing work on the offensive end. He was putting up sometimes 15 points, some games 20, other games even 20, 25, 30. But when he came to play for us, it seemed like in the beginning he was doing work for us, but then it just started going downhill, and we gave him so many opportunities last season, and he just shit the bed, honestly. And whatever, good riddance. We gotta do what it does, and we gotta improve our roster. And if we're drafting a good scoring guard like this gentleman from Lithuania, Scary Terry, peace out, buddy.
Yeah, that's that. Whenever I was excited for Miami, whenever I heard initially that Terry Rozier was coming there, I don't know what just happened. It just did not work out at all in Miami. I think he was like one of the worst efficient players in the league. Like it just fell. The wheels fell straight the hell off, man.
Yeah, sad, but it happens.
I will say though, the one thing that raises a little bit of a concern for me is as a scoring guard, he's only shooting like just under 32% from three. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's like slightly below average. But the 85% from the line makes me think that he can probably fix that. It seems like he's got good shooting mechanics. He's just got to be able to adjust a little bit deeper out. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, pretty much, like you said, he fits a lot of needs for you guys. Good playmaker, also good rebounder for a guard too. Almost 6 rebounds a game.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think it's a great pick, but I mean, as of right now, I'm just more disappointed on the fact that we keep losing out on big fish. Like it's just time and time again. And if
What
I go
about
into
Jace Richardson? Would you have liked him instead over him or no?
who?
Jace Richardson from Michigan State.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like with Jace, I feel like you would have to give him the ball a little bit more, and we already have a ball dominant guard in here. Like
Yeah.
we can't have another ball dominant guard because then when you play them both together, we're gonna have small ball. And if you're looking at the NBA nowadays, it's going back to the big men era. If you're really looking at it, it's really going back to the big men era. So
Yep.
you know we can't be playing small ball while everybody else is playing big, and while those bigs are 7 feet tall, shooting the three as well.
Yep.
Like, you know,
And
we need to match it.
That's what I'm leaning more towards with my pick with the Magic, which we'll get to in a little bit. But yeah, I agree.
It is a wild transition. It was the small, and then now it seems like it is kind of going to the big. But the big aren't playing like the traditional up the back you down big. They're having guard handles and shooting from half court shots like they're Steph Curry now. So like the big man has made a resurgence, but it's not the quintessential Shaq big man though. Like it is kind of wild how the NBA has made another transition again into another era of style of play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jace, my bad to cut you off, but Jace, he's a short guard. He's 6'3", and he's not that much of a playmaker. If we get a guard that's a point guard that can't play make, like that, just hinders us even more because we don't have a playmaking guard like that. We try to do it with Tyler Hero, but he's obviously more of a scoring first guard. We need more of a guard that's going to be putting up 10 assists per game instead of 2 assists per game.